Climate change is a change in statistical distribution of weather patterns when that change lasts for an extended period of time, so like millions of years. Climate change may refer to a change in average weather conditions or in time variation of weather around long term average conditions, like extreme weather events, like the extremely warm winter we had this year. Climate change is caused by factors as biotic processes, variations in solar radiation received by Earth, plate tectonics, and volcanic eruptions. Human activities have been identified as primary causes of ongoing climate change and are often referred to as global warming. Scientists are actively working to understand past and future climate by observations and theoretical models. A climate record extending deep into the Earth's past has been assembled and continues to be built up based on geological evidence from borehole temperature profiles, cores removed from deep accumulations of ice, floral and faunal records, glacial and periglacial processes, stable isotope and other analysis of sediment layers, and records of past sea levels. More recent data are provided in instrumental record. General circulation models based on physical sciences are often used in theoretical approaches to match past climate data, make future projections, and link causes and effects in climate change. So there's some terminology that I think you should know about climate change. The most general definition of climate change is a change in the statistical property of the climate when considered over long periods of time, regardless of cause. So the term climate change is often used to refer specifically to the anthropogenic climate change, also known as global warming. This change is caused by human activity as opposed to changes in climate that have may resulted as a part of Earth's natural processes. In this sense, especially in the context of environmental policy, the term climate change has become synonyms with global warming. With scientific journals, global warming refers to the surface temperature increasing, while climate change includes global warming and everything else that increasing greenhouse gas levels affect. A related term is climate change. In 1966, WMO proposed the term climate change to encompass all forms of climatic variability on timescales longer than 10 years, regardless of the cause. Change was given, and climatic clause was used as an adjective to describe this kind of change. When it realized that human activities had potential to drastically alter the climate, the term climate change replaced climatic change and the dominant term to reflect anthropogenic cause. So there's a lot of causes that can go into climate change. So the rate at the energy is received by the sun and the rate at which is lost to space determine the equilibrium temperature and climate of Earth. This energy is distributed around the globe by winds, ocean currents, and other mechanisms to affect climates in different regions. Factors that can shape climate are called climate forcings or forcing mechanisms. These include processes such as variations in solar radiation, variations in Earth's orbit, variations in the albedo or reflectivity of the continents, atmosphere, and oceans, mountain building and continental drift, and changes in the greenhouse gas concentrations. There are a variety of climate change feedbacks that can either amplify or diminish the initial forcing. Some parts of the climate systems, such as the oceans and ice caps, respond more slowly in reaction to the climate's forcings, while others respond really quickly. There's also key threshold factors when which exceeded can produce rapid change. Most of this concern in these factors is the increase in CO2 levels. This is due to emissions from fossil fuel combustion, followed by particulate matter in the atmosphere and the CO2 released by cement manufacture. Other factors including land use, ozone depletion, animal husbandry, and deforestation are also concerned in the roles they play, both separately and in conjunction with other factors in affecting climate and other measures of climate change. So a lot of people ask what they can do to help climate change, and there's a lot of stuff you can do. You can get involved. You can take a few minutes to contact your political representatives and the media to tell them that you want immediate action on climate change. You can be energy efficient. Switch off the lights. Change your light bulbs to compact fluorescent or LEDs. Unplug computers, TV, and other electronics when you're not using them. Wash clothes in cold or warm, not hot water. So don't use dryers. Hang your clothes out to dry. Choose renewable power. Ask your utilities to switch to your account to clean renewable power, such as wind farms. If your company doesn't offer this option yet, ask it to. Eat wisely. Buy organic and locally grown foods. Avoid processed items. And grow some of your own food. Trim your waste. Garbage buried in landfill produces methane and potent greenhouse gases. Keep stuff out of landfills by composting kitchen scraps and garden trimmings and recycling paper, plastic, metal, and glass. Let polluters pay. Carbon taxes make polluting activities more expensive and green solutions more affordable, allowing energy efficient businesses and households to save money. Fly less. Air travel leads behind a huge carbon footprint. Before you book your next airline ticket, consider greener options such as buses or trains, or try vacationing closer to home if you really don't want to go to the beach. Get informed. Follow the latest news about climate change. Green your commute. Transportation causes about 25% of Canada's greenhouse emissions. So walk, cycle, or take transit whenever you can. You'll save money and get into better shape. Support and donate. Many organizations are working hard on solutions to climate change and rely on financial support from citizens. So consider making donations. So yes, even though climate change is awful, there's so much we can do to make it a little less worse for us and Mother Nature.